Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the UK. We've got 5 members, 6 members with us today. You got me, Pepper, Seeker, Yoza, Myson, Dot, and Little Miss. Well, we're doing some testing today, not role play, testing to see what we can and cannot do with the 890 jump. We will be seeing if we can multiply cargo on the 890 jump. We're going to be testing, which we know it's not going to work, seeing if other players can put cargo in the ship and if we can load it, etc. We're also going to be testing shooting the Sabre Raven on the 890 jump. Now, the Sabre Raven has got a very small footprint, so it should be inside the shield bubble. We have been told in the past it's not supposed to work. But this is all theory crafting and testing at the end of the day. I always do tests like these for future ships that's going to be coming out, like the Kraken. The Kraken, because these ships are based on that. You'll also notice I've got land vehicles inside the cargo bay. The hangar deck of the 890 jump. Yes, it's only a couple of grey cats, but that's to show you can actually put vehicles in there. Now, we all know that the 890 jump is supposed to be a VIP ship, but it's got a battle bridge, a command center. So that means this, at any one time, this ship can actually be transformed into a deadly battleship at the end of the day, based on those scenarios. I won't go into detail because everybody wants to use the ships in the way they see it, but these are just ideas to give you ideas. My ship here is being transported into an exploration expedition ship, and also if you don't want to go on a planet because of hostile intents or whatnot, we've got ships on here that can be used as supply ships for those intents. There's a lot of things we're doing, but it's making a ship that's practical for what you want to use it. Everybody's got ideas on how they want to use it. It's not what that person says, it's how you want to use it, basically. So we'll be talking in the background, and we're all going to be giving ideas and stuff like that. The game can be glitchy and whatnot. As we all know, the beds on the 890 jump, it is about 15 beds, I think it is. You've got 8 crew beds, or it's 7 if you want to be nitty picky. You've got 4 rooms in the VIP sections, but that's doubled into 2. And you've also got the captain's quarters, which also 1 bed that divides into 2. But we've also got the Freelancer in the ship that gives you another extra 4 bed depending on the functionality of its time. But all at the end of the day, it's how you want to use it and why. This ship, I am trying to make it self-sustained. The 890 jump doesn't need to go to the planet because it's got a long quantum drive, and any ship that flies with it should be able to stay sustained. Basically, if you've got a small ship, you know small ships can't travel, so it's going to use quantum fuel. But because it's near to the mothership, it doesn't need to use quantum fuel, so it can be used as a scout. And the 890 jump doesn't need to go to the planet to get hydrogen, which is expensive. Okay, it can regenerate in space. So even the 890 jump can be very cheap and cost effective. It's all to do with number crunching at the end of the day. I have actually increased the cargo space of this ship from 500 to 700. Yes, we know at the moment it's only 32, but if you were to put 2 Freelancer Maxes on this, 1 Freelancer Max and 1 normal Freelancer, that gives you an extra 200 cargo, making it 700. Yeah, I mean, but those mechanics are not in game yet. There are mechanics that we want putting in game, but as soon as those ships comes in, like the SRV, these ships will be more adaptable to do different things. It's all to do with theory crafting and testing now. It's easier now. Before it's just theory crafting, and we don't know, but obviously, but now we can use ships to give you ideas what other ships can do, and most of these things are based on what I would like my Kraken to be when it comes out. But at the moment, we're using the 890 jump today. I am going to Weller, Airport Mining 147, because it's a safe zone where he can't be attacked. Yes, he can be attacked, but obviously we can do things in a bit more peace there. If you notice, we've got one Sabre Raven on there. That's self-contained because it's EMP, so we don't need to be buying nothing for it. Just add the components and the weapons we want. The next, we could have two, basically we can actually have two Sabre Ravens on there, but we're going to have one Sabre Raven and we're going to have one F8 Lightning. But when it comes out, it's not out yet, but that's what we put on this ship. This ship can be used as a command center, but it depends on how you use it and what the crew you're going to have. Lights on. Lower landing gear.
Roger.
We've got Dr. Myson, he's got a crime stat, so we're going to ask him to please start shooting at our ships to see if we can protect that Sabre Raven that's got a small footprint. Commander Seeker will be helping me to see if we can multiply the cargo, and if it's possible we can actually add cargo to the ships, and if it's possible that it can. We know it can't do it, but on the day we just want to test it. He's looking upset at the moment because he's using a roach. And Aurora.
No.
Speed 3 clicks.
Roger.
Speed 5 clicks.
Roger.
But the most important thing we want to work properly is the bed logging. But there's a certain way to do that, you see, but we won't go into all of that because that takes days.
Map. Goes map.
Lights on. Engines off. We did want to put a ballista on here, but Dr. Myson has got a crime stat, you see, so I don't really want to venture into that to get the ship to make it a criminal, you see, because we are doing testing to see what we can and cannot do with the ship. Lights off. The ship is locked at the moment. It's got two locking mechanisms, one for the party members, the crew on the ship. If I give them party, they have access to the ship and certain functions like doors. Normal members won't have access to that because we need to keep the bridge secured. So the ship is actually locked. So at the moment, nobody's got access to get in there as long as that door's closed. So you'll always notice I'll always keep certain doors closed, etc. I will be keeping my spacesuit on because there's not much atmosphere around here. I'll take a look, I will take a walk down to the hangar bay and you can see what I've got in there. You'll be surprised. We are still working on picture in picture. Okay, we've not got that quite perfected yet, so we won't be using that today. I'm not streaming in SLI and I'm not playing in 4K because at the moment I just want to do tests, you see, so there's no point in me overpowering the PC when it's not needed. It's not about pretty looks, it's about functionality and practicality. As we all know at the moment, not all the ships are in the game, so I can only use what's accessible at the moment. So you have to use your own imagination to know what you can do with these ships in the future. As you can see, we have the Freelancer Max, and yes, it's very easy to get in there. We'll actually be doing that today, taking it out and putting it. We haven't got our AT controller with us today, that's Matt, because he's actually working today. But what I did, I put 4 grey cats in the Freelancer Max. Okay, then I landed it in here, and I took out the four, what they call it, and I parked them. So when the guys want to go on expeditions like mining, etc., all they got to do is take the Freelancer and drive the vehicles in. I'll give a quick demonstration, which I know you've seen all before, but I'm just waiting for the crew members to come in. Now our crew members know if they're using their own ship, when they get on the ship with specific instructions, they have to unlock the ship. You know what I mean? Not send ramps down, but because there is a glitch, but I found a way around those glitches. Engines on. Activate systems. You know, for this particular Freelancer, I was actually impressed actually with how much grey cats it could use. I just like to do things tidily, see, when I'm doing these role plays or tests, you know what I mean?
Boy. Scan area.
Sorry about the jumpiness of the cameras and the background noise, but please bear with us, please.
Quantum drive.
I'm not going to put all the vehicles in, I'll just give you an idea how easy to drive these vehicles in, and take me word for it, you can hold 4. But the reason for this test is because when the right ships come out, I'll be putting ballistas in here for extra firepower. That's what will transform the 890 jump into a serious battleship. It'll be like a fortress. I don't think the weapon on this ship is substantial enough to do certain things, but the ballista's got missiles and they can be reloaded from inside the ship depending how we use it. There's tons of role plays, but just give you an idea. As I said earlier, we can't put a ballista on here because I can't let mice on the ship, you see, reluctantly. Now you might know at the moment, if you put a ship like this, like the Freelancer on here, and it's got a ramp, as you already well know, the ship will glitch. But if the ramp opens and it's over the dark shaded part of the ship, you won't have a problem. It took me hours to work that out, you see. So at the end of the day, I've got to make sure certain ships come on this ship so this ship don't glitch, because if it does glitch, it's hours of setting up and putting everything back together, because you can't get the ships up, you see. Engines off, power off. We'll be giving you a slightly good demonstration, taking the Freelancer Max off so you guys can actually do it. But the reason why we're doing that, because we do want to see, our test today is trying to see if we can get to use other members' ships to put cargo on. So basically, if I can put cargo on Seeker's ship from my ship, because his ship's inside my ship, that we can use that to put cargo on other ships. If it doesn't work, then we'll do the test where we'll reverse it, where Seeker will try to put cargo on a ship with Butcher. We're not going to say it's working, it's the first time, you know what I mean? But the reason why this Freelancer is not glitching is because the ramp is on this side of the what they call it, and not this side. You see the ATC controllers, right? Well, when these ships are coming in, that will be their job to make sure utility vehicles are come in here and they're parked properly, and also in the cargo bay if they're transporting heavy machinery like this. So the ATC controller will be doing chart plotting, map plotting, navigation, obstacle avoidance, all those kind of things. So there's role plays for everybody. It's how you create them at the end of the day.
You have someone with you?
Second, Seeker.
You have someone there with you?
How do you mean? I don't understand.
Like another ship.
I don't. What type of ship?
I don't know.
I'll just have to go and have a look to the bridge then.
Scan area.
Basically, those could be
That
stolen,
might be all your ships.
but I'm not.
Wait. No.
I was
Yeah,
actually going to take the Freelancer route actually, but Seeker's just got me a bit conscious. So it might take a bit longer now. 'Cause I've got to go back and check.
Yeah, no, you're not alone. It's X85.
If he lands on the cargo hangar deck, we've got problems. Won't be able to go any further.
No, he's actually on the ground, landed already.
Sorry, I'm just
Lower
going to go back
navigator.
and check there. I did. Sorry, I just can't multitask. That's why sometimes I've got to do things slow because I'm rushing here, you see. Start all over again.
Moby glass.
I do like to take things very slowly, you see, because when I'm rushing, like I said, you make mistakes and it takes longer. As you can see, I was going to actually take the Freelancer out of the ship, which is going to take about 10 minutes, but I've got to go back to the bridge there now to find out what's going on.
Myson, where you at?
Grimhack.
Okay. See if anyone on the ship.
No, there's nobody. They can't get in the ship because the ship's locked until I give access.
No, I mean on the ship that I see here. Lights on.
There's no activity around here. Okay, I've got to get back to work now. It seems okay around here. See, that's clumsy. See, I lost concentration. As you can see, I left the bridge open. On the 890 drill, you must keep your bridge locked. If they get through the bridge, they've got access to the ship. And then that's game over. Secret security, you see, so all these things he checks automatically, you see. Why have I gone in here? Don't need to go in here. I've forgotten the ship's layout. I have to secure the ship before I leave it. Interior of the ship. If anybody's in the ship, they've only got access to certain things in the ship. But should always close bulkhead doors. Everything should be closed.
Has just got the event calendar working on the site at the moment.
Are you outside your ship?
Roger on that.
Okay.
You have to give me a few minutes because I've got to offload, you see. That's what I was doing just now, but I had to come all the way back, you know what I mean? So it's going to take a little bit of time.
I'm on your right.
Roger on that.
You need to put citizen con in your calendar, at least.
You can just park it for a few minutes. I'll be a few minutes uploading here, yeah?
Flare
Yep.
ready.
Engines on. Let's back close to the ship.
Lights off.
The good thing about the 890 jump, it can also, so I'm just going to click the meters. It can also be used for cover for small ships, but you don't really need it here, but I'll just give you an idea. And for your support vehicles too.
There's rocks on the bottom of it.
Engines off. As you can see, perfect cover for small ships. Now the problem with this, the good thing about this ship, it's got two types of opening mechanism. So I won't be sending the ramp up on this day 90 jump, because if I did, I will damage the starfarer. The starfarer inside the ship. Now I'm going to try and explain as much as I can before I take off in the ship, so I can just concentrate on taking the ship out. When you land in the ship, my son, can you sort your mic out, please? Thanks. With the starfarer, right, you can only get the ship in and out, but you have to lower the landing gear. Raise the landing gear and lower it in before you come. Lift the back end up, and then you can't get the blister in there, it's not touched down properly. And then lift the back end up and take it out like it's on a reg. That's the only way to get the starfarer in and out without any problems. It's not a rush job, so if you've not got the time to be doing these things, you should have that ship on. But the ship is, I'm using the starfarer as a support ship because it has different functionalities which can actually help this ship in its roleplay. But this is not roleplay we're doing. This is all theory crafting to see what we can and cannot do with these ships in the future. I am doing all this at the moment because I want to know what I can do with my Kraken when it comes out. Who's that? Seeker? Seeker?
Yeah.
Are you on the ship?
No.
Well, we've got a stowaway on the ship.
No joke, it's me. It's me.
Right, okay. Right, I've just lost my orientation there, sorry about that. I wasn't worried about being shot because they can't shoot me in here, and you can only get off the ship if I open access. You can be stowaway, but there's nothing you can do on the ship. I'm making my way to hangar deck, Seeker.
Okay.
Damn, you're on the ship. That means I've got to let you off the ship to put your ship on straight away. Oh, but don't worry about it. We'll work around it. Just take a little bit longer. Yeah, Seeker, can you use a favour? Can you just check all doors to see if you can get into the bridge and also into the battle bridge and outside access, if you can, please, to see if my theory is right, please, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Thank you. So all this would have been done with picture-in-picture, but obviously we've not got that on today, so you can't actually see what Seeker's doing. I am going to open the doors, not send the elevator up because that will damage the ship. I'm going to open the hangar doors. That's very important. You make sure with big ships like this, you open, not send. I have to make sure I send the ramp up first, because if the ramp touches the landing deck, it will glitch until CIG fixes it. These are just little workarounds, okay? Little workaround, because these are to do with multi-roleplay at the end of the day.
Well, I can open the bridge doors.
Oh, we have a problem. Right. Okay. We're gonna have to keep the ship locked then. I have to work smarter. Let's get this part there. Will you be able to bring your Aurora in as soon as I take off? And then let me just do
Yeah,
this.
just
I
gotta
don't.
let me out.
Sorry.
So yeah, I can do it. You just have to let me out.
Yeah, but it's going to take. Look, I'm going to have to get off the ship again. You see. And then,
No
let me do
problem.
this. 1 second, please.
Mm.
Right. Engines on. Engines on. Activate systems.
Oh, okay.
Raise landing gear.
Roger.
Raise landing gear.
Roger.
Lower landing gear.
Roger.
It'd be a lot easier if I had an ATC with me, you see. So I've had to do it from memory. So the problem is now, because Seeker's in the ship, he can't actually get to his Aurora, you see. Because I'd already opened things up. This test is to see if we can put cargo, if I can put cargo on his ship. The problem is if someone goes in that landing deck and his ship is locked, I won't be able to do anything. Engines off. Right, Seeker, can you make your way to the lift at the back, please? Of the ship, please.
Okay.
And then just step on it and I'll send it down.
I'm here.
Okay. Are you at the cargo bay lift or the lift ramp?
The lift
Right, okay.
just below the bridge.
You're gonna have to work fast on that, okay? Is it on its way down?
Yep.
My scent is 20 meters out from where you are.
Thank
Okay.
you. Right, Seeker, can you make your way to the ship, please? But don't go in it yet, because I'm going to go to the bay where you put cargo, just to check what the cargo capacity is.
Okay.
I didn't really need to take the ship off. I could have done it from on the cargo deck. I just got sidetracked for a second. Can you ask Myson if he can scan the area if we've got any intruders while the ship's open, please? He's acting as nabby for the moment. The ship at the moment is stripped to its bare bones, should be 32 cargo units. Right. 32. Yeah, you can put the ship on now, please, Seeker.
Okay.
32 cargo units.
Wait, which ship? Your ship or my ship?
Your ship, please.
Put it on the landing deck?
Yes, please. Inside it, yeah.
Okay.
Trust me to be in the sunlight. That's nice, and the cutlass back to the right, to the left. Not too close, Myson, please.
Landed.
Roger, okay.
Shut off engines. Yeah?
Yes, please.
Systems offline.
Well, if you look there, folks, as you can see, Seeker has just put his ship on my ship. Okay, that is his ship, and it's jumped from 32 to 35. So I can actually put cargo on his ship. That's the first test. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to ask my Seeker to come over here and have a look at his Aurora and see if the cargo, if he can see the 890 jump in his ship there, if it's multiplied. Obviously, if he had the 890 jump, he could actually increase that cargo space. But I can actually put cargo. I can actually put cargo on his ship. This is a test theory I've been waiting to test for a few days, but obviously our colleagues, our members, they work, you see, obviously I got a lot of time to do all these things, and they don't have that time, but so I have to actually wait patiently for them to come and do these. What's all this light? Yeah, Seeker, Myson, if you can stand guard, please. Make sure no one enters the ship so we know what's going on. Seeker, can you make your way back to the back of the bridge, please?
Yep. In there now.
Now, the next test now is to see, can he see the 890 jump? He won't be able to increase the cargo space of his Aurora, but I'm hoping he can see my ship from his what you call. I doubt it, but like I said, it's a learning curve. It's all tests for what we can and cannot do with these new ships that are in the game. We've been told it doesn't work, but as you can see, if you don't test these things, you don't
Gotta
know.
send it back up. Map.
Did you say send it back up?
Yeah.
Okay. And with that test, we can actually, I could put my ship back on there, and we can multiply it from there. Just remember, it's not my ship that was on there, it was his ship that was on there, not mine.
Okay, you can send it down.
The reason why I've not actually put cargo on there, because if I put cargo on there, we have to fly it to take it off and come back and repeat the process. But this is all about eliminations at the moment here, you know what I mean? Because he's going to go to the other side and so on. We could even do the same thing with Myson, but we can't let Myson near our ship at the moment because we don't know the mechanics properly about the what's his name, about piracy and things like that. Can you make your way to the what they call it, Mike Seeker, please? And can you see if you can see my 890 jump?
Okay.
Myson, can you scan the area, please? And if there's any body coming near the ship, coming into the area, can you let us know? They'll have to go and close the ship, you see, so they don't mess up our testing. It takes too long to do these things, you see. Pressing F5 and F3 should help. Don't put any cargo on there, Seek, if you can, please. Just wanted to see if the theory works, if you don't mind, please. Sorry to be repeating myself, it's just that I've got it clear in my head, you see.
All clear.
Thank you. No, that was Commander Yoza taking instructions from Myson, because he's got his mic and mute. He's got a bit clicking on his mic at the moment, you see. And you know something? I'm just thinking, Myson's got a crime stat. I'm going to make him put his ship on my ship, and I'm going to fill up his ship with cargo. That's another test, just to prove the theory. But like I said, he's got a crime stat at the moment, so this might not work. The reason why I'm curious about that factor is because we've tried transferring credits in the past to our members with crime stats, have not been able to do it. And that's one of the reasons why. How you doing, my Seeker, please?
You wanted me to check to see if I can put cargo in my ship?
No, I just want you to see if you can see my 890 jump.
Well, I can't.
Right, okay. So I can actually put cargo on your ship, okay? Well, I'm going to... if I put the cargo on the ship, you won't be able to see it. Okay, if you can make your way back, please, and take your ship off. I'm going to put these ships back on, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and put cargo on Myson's ship. I don't think that's going to work because he's got a crime stat. Just like when we're trying to transfer credits, we can't transfer credits because of the crime stat. But if I can see your ship, I can put cargo on your ship. That stands to reason. I can do it through the 890 jump, you see, and vice versa. You will get command, if you went to do party, you'd get command of my ship, but you won't be able to do that. On second thoughts, I think I will test that now. I'm going to call you into the party, okay?
Okay.
But I can't stay in that.
Do you have a 85X 2 cyclones, or there's two? Is it 85X 2 cyclones?
If they're not mobile,
it was there.
What's that?
It was there when I arrived as well, but I don't think anyone is there.
I guess I can do it this way. If they're mobile, just let us know. We'll work from there.
I think their ship was just left there.
Yeah, it's cyclone.
I'm panicking a bit, you see. When I panic, I make mistakes, you see.
Permission to blow them up.
Negative. You won't be able to. You have to be outside the zone before you can shoot.
But yeah.
Can you just stand by so I can just do this. Right, Seek, I'm going to invite you to party, please. Okay? Oh, wait a
Okay.
minute. Invite to party. Did it work?
Got it.
Okay. Right. Can you see the ship now?
No, I'm actually right next to the 890 jump.
Yeah, well, if you could make your way back to the kiosk if you can, please. Thank you. I don't think you can see it.
Well, we'll see.
Run faster, will you, please?
Sure you wouldn't like the whip there, Yoda?
Nope, I don't see it.
Okay. If you could make your way back here, please, because I'd like to take the ship off the deck. Well, we could move it inside the ship there, but if you could make your way back, please.
Yep.
Double quick time.
That's Dr. Myson doing the horse flip. I know what the committee is thinking now. Run, what's it called? Run, rabbit, run. Or whatever you call it.
I
And
think
that
we
was
should.
actually Yoda with the whip, not Myson.
Oh, sorry, I got to
Why
make
don't we
way
do
back.
some railgun practice on that what do you call it, cutlass?
I was wondering why he was running all the way back there.
So I'm gonna take out the Aurora, right?
Yes, and I'm going to put the Freelancer back in there because I've still got continuous tests to do on that.
Okay.
I'm behind you.
Very good position.
Oh. Okay, just give me a sec. We've still got Myson there on lookout at the moment. Basically, we don't want anybody coming near the ship because it's just going to prolong what we're trying to test. And it's just give you guys what you can do with your ships when these functionalities come in.
Did Seeker fall off?
Nope.
Oh, you on the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to send it back up. I wasn't informed, you see. Half communications, you see. I was just going by visual. What Seeker's going to do right now, he is actually going to take his ship up. I'm going to put the starfarer back in the 890 jump because I still got role plays. I still got testing to do with that ship, what it can and cannot do. What we want CIG, or what we would like CIG to do, we need them to create a ship that can, a land vehicle now that can carry cargo. Yes, we've got the Rover, we know, but we need something like the Blizzard that can carry cargo and also have a bed in it. We need land vehicles with beds now. It's very important because now we've got land expedition and exploration. Some of these members might be in their vehicles for days, and obviously they need to be able to have beds in there. They don't have to have tea makers, toilets, because they can just nip outside. Yeah, we know they can't because there's spacesuit accommodation, but there's logging. I have been actually doing role play, And because my ships have been so far, because I'm usually about 30 kilometers away, it's been impossible. So I have to go back and repeat that process. It takes too long for the role plays I've been doing in the background. So CIG, I would like you to create a vehicle with a bed in there, please, so we can do these expeditions. Yeah, Myson, if you try to
How
keep
is
your
that
distance,
even
please, if you can.
possible?
Just don't want to have any mistakes, you see. Engines on. Thank you. Raise landing gear.
Roger.
Oh, God. No, Myson, please, can you stand back, please? Can you just stand back? You're just holding us back a bit. Thank you. Please, can you pull away a bit, please, if you don't mind? Thanks. So what I'm worried about, I just don't want to be taking too long, because I know people get impatient, you see, and then we've got to start all over again, you see, and repeat. And me, when I panic, I make mistakes. I'm one of them people that can't multitask, you see. And that's the reason why I'm trying to do things exceptionally slow. Basically, every time I play with our members, I always die. Because they say I'm too slow, you see. Sorry? Always die.
What about playing with numbers?
As you can see, my landing gear's up. It's the only way into the ship with this size. And I'll go in nose first. As you can pull back on the throttle so everything is minute. If you want to join our org to help do these testing, our Discord channel is at the bottom there. If you like what we do a thumbs up and you can subscribe. We're not doing roleplay, we do long videos, but it's to help people learn. You can just scan through to get little tips. What I'm doing here, this is what the ATC controllers will be doing. Now you've seen bits of it on the javelin, but we're trying to do these things on the 890 jump. It's got a battle bridge. You can do the basics. It's not a sports car, okay, so these big machinery vehicles, you've got to take your time with them. See, and another thing, with Myson's ship too close, because he's got his thrusters, he can also knock my ship out of orientation, you see. All them things have to be taken into account. Low landing gear.
Roger.
Now the next thing I'm going to check is how far back at fourth border, because I need clearance at the back. Reason why I need clearance, because when I open the ramp, I don't want the ramp to touch the ramp of the ship. Engines off. Yes, as you can see, when I open the ramp should be able to, what do you call it? See, it's over the side there. I should be able to get on that ship there now with no problems, as you can see. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to close the doors, okay? So we don't have any intruders. Now, I'm not going to put no cargo on the ship, okay? What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the kiosk where you get cargo, and as you'll know, the cargo on the ship will add to the cargo of the Freelancer, and it should be about 66 and 32. That's about 90 odd, okay? Now, Myson hasn't got any cargo, okay, and I'm going to put cargo on his ship, but obviously he can't sell his cargo at certain places. If Little Miss has got her logistics head on, she'll be able to tell Myson where he can sell his cargo. I don't know if this will work, because I do know he's a pirate at the moment. Well, not a pirate, he's been a naughty boy. But he wasn't. He just went to sleep in his ship and he woke up, and you know, just go from there. The next test we're going to be doing after this, we're going to be going into space, or we're going to be taking the ship outside the zone, and we like Dr. Myerson to start shooting at the ship to see if we can protect the Sabre Raven in its bubble. I know you'd like me to move a bit faster, but I've got to do it within my pace there, okay? Right, just making my way back. Is that you in front of me there, Seeker?
I'm in the Aurora.
Well, who's
Yeah.
this? No, just somebody's just touched me.
Wasn't me, Dubs.
I don't know if it's Seeker, I mean Myson.
It's me. It's me.
Yeah, did you just touch me just now?
That's me standing in front of you.
Yeah, I just wondered if you just touched me, you see, that's why, you know what I mean. Okay. So who's, right, if you're outside the ship, yeah, okay. Yeah, if you could, right, yeah, can you make your way back to your ship, please, Myson, please? What you're going to see now, I'm going to check, you'll see that my ship is now not 32, but it's actually about 90 odd. When I've done that, I will give Myson a set of instructions, okay, to put his ship on, but not just yet. I just want to show you guys, as you can see, when you put ships on a ship, it will actually add to its, what's that? Add to its,
Capacity.
yeah, capacity. Thank you, Yoza. 890 jump, as you can see, it is now not 32, it is now 96. Okay, now the next, what's going to happen next now, I must remember Seeker's still on my party. What's going to happen now, my son is going to put his ship on top of my ship, and it should make it roughly about 146, but it might not work, and the reason is because he is a pirate. I'm just going on some old calculations, but if it does, great. If it doesn't, I'll ask him to leave his ship, and I'm going to have a look at it from there. He won't be able to enter the ship because obviously we've got problems. Myson, please can you land on my ship, please? Easily. Take your time. We're not on Brands Hatch. We know you like to be a boy racer, please. Okay?
Roger that.
Thank you. That means what you do to land the ship, you pull your throttle all the way back and you'll be an easy descent flying, you know what I mean? So you don't bang it or damage my ship or anything like that. I'm just trying to find out where he is. Ah, there he is. Just take your time. That's good. Thank you. You can actually pull your throttle all the way back so it goes slower. Just let it move in its own time. Is Miss about? Because we're going to put cargo
Yes,
on.
I'm here.
We're going to keep Myson. I'm going to put cargo on Myson's ship, okay? But there's places he can't go, so I'm going to need you to tell me where he can sell this cargo. We start off with Laramite. We already know that he won't be able to see my ship, okay? If he can't do it, it is because he's got a crime stat. And this will be another way of transferring credits. And this is where the merchant will come into play.
Touchdown.
Thank you. Engines up, please.
Engines off.
Please, can you come off the ship, please? I'll just stand on the top of the bridge there. I mean, the top of my flight thing there, if you can, please. I would go on the ship, but I don't know the mechanics yet. You see, you know what I mean? Because we've got other tests that we want to do. Oh no! Cancel that! Please cancel that. The reason being, I just remembered, if you open your doors, it's gonna glitch. No, just stay in the seat, please, Mason. Please, don't open any doors. Hope I'm not too late.
I'm back in my seat.
Okay, you didn't open any doors.
I was able to close it in time.
Oh, okay. Was that the back door you went to open, Joe? Was it the back door you went to open, or was it the side doors?
Back door.
It might have glitched. Right, let's have a look. As you can see, the cargo capacity of the 890 jump has multiplied. Now I can't see Mason's ship, okay, which we've just done that test just now. Okay, I can't see his ship like Seeker could not see my ship. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the kiosk and I'm going to put cargo on his ship. Okay, but those figures, yes, the figures are right. 96 plus 48, I think his cargo is. Yes, it's right. Okay. He might not be able to see the cargo because the glitches are still there. But when he goes to sell it, it will be on his ship. Where is the arm? If he knows how to sell cargo, that is. Right, look at this. Where can you sell? Can you give me all the list of places we can sell Laramite, please?
Yes, you can sell it at Lyria, at Orphanage, Port Olisar,
Can we slow that?
Grimpex,
Can we
Lesky.
slow? My brain doesn't think that quick. Go again slowly, please.
Lesky,
No, can you
Port
start again?
Olisar,
Can you start again, please?
Lesky,
Okay.
Port Olisar,
Yeah.
Grimpex, Lyria, Orphanage, and those are the 4 places I can find at the moment.
Right. Well, we won't take a chance with that. What else can you put on there? I've just crashed. That's the party bug. Right. Okay. Right. Are you guys still on the server?
I am, but I crashed.
Right. See, Bison, are you still on the server?
Yep.
Okay. As you can see, this is the problem we have when we party, you see. And you actually took him off it, but I won't go into that discussion on that. I'm going to see if I can get back in and how we can do from there. Right. As soon as I get back on the ship, I'm going to have to disband the party.
I don't know if you
Stand,
know,
stand
but
by the
Seeker has
equipment.
glitched out.
Stand by. Please stand by. We're loading in. Oh shit. Okay. Um, Myson. Right. I'm going to have
Yep.
to. I'm glitched there. You're the only one that's on the server. Okay. So I'm going to have to log out, and I'm going to try and get back to you. Okay. Um, because obviously this is one of the bugs that you can't get in and out of. I can't get up from here. What was the keys
Probably
again?
sleeping in the job.
I hope it doesn't glitch because I'll lose all that work on that ship, you see. See, the next test was for Myson to be shooting up the ship with the sabre raven on there. But if I have glitch, I don't think I'll get back on the ship. I'm gonna have to fly all the way back there. But I have to get back onto his server. Now, although we get back on the same server, it will put me back at Hurston. If I get back into my no, I won't because it moved me. It moved me. Oh, I take that back. Right, that means if I got back into my server, Seeker should be able to get right back here. No, Seeker went all the way back to Port Olister. But where am I? Where am I? We're still in the party. Zeke will have to come and pick me back up now. Key bindings. See, this is the only way I'll be able to get back on the server. I'm hoping. Are my ship still there? Seek Myson, please.
Yeah, I'm still parked on top of the 890 jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody's mic's killing me.
Yeah.
Right. I got to work out where I am now. I could be anywhere. Right, let me just check where I am.
Okay. Okay. What? Just repeat the time again for me.
Right, he's not far from me.
So
He's
7.
82 meters. He's 82 meters.
Landing complete. Have a
So
pleasant day.
who in me will work that time? Me and Rover?
Look on miss.
Yes, I'm just about to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I text him to come back in as soon as he can because he needs to pick me up. I'm trying to find out. I'm only 82 meters, but I can't see the ship. I should be able to see the 890 jump.
It's almost as if they haven't rendered for you. The area hasn't rendered the stuff in.
I've got a funny feeling it's over that ridge there. But I can see where you're coming. But I'm still in the party list. I'm still in the party with Seek, you see. The only way I can get around this, or I can't log out because I've got to go all the way back. But 82 meters is not far. Yeah, I think you're right, Yoza.
Yeah, that's the correct area. It's just for some reason the stuff wasn't rendered in.
Yeah, it's because I'm still in party with my Seeker, you see. I'm just trying to think of a solution to this problem.
Welcome back, Seeker.
Hey, sorry about that. I had my mic on.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
He's 42 million kilometers away from you, so
Yeah, but I can't get to because it's the you know the party without me going into too much details. But as long as we can keep Myson there, right, the ships won't despawn and I can get back to the ships. I'm just trying to think of a solution, you see, without adding half an hour to the gameplay. I'm still trying to work it out.
I'm on my way to you, my son.
Can you not see me, Seeker?
No.
Well, I can actually see you.
Okay.
I presume you're at Polaris, is that correct?
Yeah. I just
Okay.
left there though. I'm quantum jumping now.
Well, what I'm hoping, right? Are you still in? What ship are you in, please?
The 600.
Yeah, I can use that bed. Yeah, I can use that bed. What I'm going to do, when you get here, I'm going to make my way to your ship. Okay. I'm going to
Okay.
log off in the bed and log back on in the bed. Okay, and that might then give me back access back to where we are.
All right.
If I do anything else, if I don't get back in the server, okay, then the ships will disappear, and then, as you know what I mean, I want to see if I can carry on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I won't move from this location, but I'll keep active.
wow, that's amazing. That you can see Seeker's distance getting closer and closer in real time. With the old days, with the mark used to just jump to position. Hopefully you get an idea. You might be close by, won't you? You might get lucky.
You see, there is another thing I can do. I can make my way out of the zone, but then I've got to make my way back into the zone because we've got HUD markers that don't show, you see. But I just don't want to lose my bearings.
Is that a marker that showed up when you zoomed towards the horizon that time?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to think how we used to do our things many moons back with me, you, and Little Miss. How we used to have reference markers. You know what I mean? But I can only use my Seeker at the moment as a reference marker. But if he deviates in any way whatsoever off his course, then obviously I'll have problems.
Welcome back, Jonathan.
I'm hoping if I move around, I might be able to render.
Just bear in mind, I'm headed to Artcore.
Yeah, well, you're still going to make your way back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching you. You'll still be coming in this direction anyway. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to come out the zone and come enough distance away, and then come back into the area and see if it ranges back.
Okay.
You don't go backwards off the edge of the cliff.
And then as soon as we've done that, I've got to break party. I was actually pushing me. Look, I thought I could last it a bit longer, you see. I should have made him join through Seekers, Myson, because the committee wasn't on, you see. No, we was doing that. But we'll work it out. So it's all a learning curve. He's 18 million kilometers away. That should be far enough. Don't fall asleep, Myson. Keep your head moving or else you will glitch out. No, it didn't render back in. I'm going to have to break party. You see, the problem is it's not actually all down to, because you see, I've got so many ships there, you see, and so many ships in ships. You see, that's also giving it a little bit of time to render, and that's also a problem, you see. Information going back to the server, and back to my server, and back to the Seeker, it doesn't catch up. OCS and all that lot. I should not have moved from my location.
Right.
I glitched out. Crashed.
Was you moving or was you still?
I was sitting in the seat looking around.
You wasn't parted up in anybody, was you? Because I've now lost Seeker.
No. Sitting in the seat.
Okay.
On my cutlass waiting.
I've now lost Seeker now.
I got interdicted.
Well, we're still on the same server, Myers. If you can get back in there, make your way back to that location if you can, please. I won't log out until you've made your way back there. Then what I'm going to have to be done, I'm going to have to break contact with Seeker and then make my way back independently. But I've got to be careful because I can't just log out just like that because I'll crash in then, you see.
Oh, for love of... Second time. Okay. Quantum drive.
It's giving me the option to recover.
Yeah, recover, please. Recover.
So, but nothing's happening. So should I just wait? Maybe because the server's full.
Negative. Just keep going backwards and forwards. The recovery will bring you back to where you was. If you do anything else, we're going to have to start all over again. I've got about 8 hours work on these ships, you see. And what I wanted to do, I wanted to put the cargo on your ship to prove that test that I could put cargo on your ship and you could sell it. And secondly, which is the most important test of all, I wanted you to shoot at the Raven on the 890 jump. And I wanted to prove that you can actually shoot at the ship, but you can't take the ship as long as the ship is inside the bubble. Everybody's there listening to other theories and not working things out for themselves at the end of the day. If the ship is inside the ship's bubble and it's a small enough footprint, that ship should not blow up because the 890 shield is supposed to protect that ship. We know what CIG says at the end of the day, and we know the physics of law, whether it's inside that bubble, okay, if it's the bubble covers that second ship, that ship should be protected.
Well, I'm back now.
Are you back in the
Where are
ship?
you?
I'm back on top of the 8-9.
Okay. Just keep moving around, you know what I mean? So, I can't log off because I don't want to crash Seeker, you see.
Ooh, but I got cargo on my ship now.
Where are you, Pepper?
You hear me?
Wait, I'll stand by. I am at the same place where we left off. I can't move from here because I don't want to glitch you. Right, repeat again, Myson, please.
There's cargo on my ship.
Did you put cargo on there before?
Like yesterday.
Right, so we can't continue that test then because you got cargo on your ship.
Did your cargo somehow get on my ship?
No, I didn't put. We was doing tests without the cargo because we was.
Did you have cargo on your ship?
No, I didn't put no cargo because I was doing things step by step, you see, and the whole idea was for you to put cargo on the ship, or I was to put cargo. I didn't get the chance to put cargo, but anyway, let's just go one step on. Let's just get back on the same server, and then we'll work out from there, yeah? Because next thing you're going to be asking me what cargo is on there. I don't even think I even got to put cargo. I didn't make it to the terminal. I can't remember unless I look back on the stream. Seeker, did you break party?
No, I see you.
You can see me.
I can see you, but you're not on Walla.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I am. Just follow your nose, please. Don't make your way to me, okay? That's a false trail. Those
Yeah,
numbers are false trail, okay?
I know.
I'm just gonna do double check. Just gonna double check. I am on Walla.
Don't forget, Pepper, don't make the mistake of looking up in the air.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Look down the ground.
Right. I can see Seeker, and he is making his way to area 04 where he's not too far from me. But he can see me at the end of the day. I'm going to ask him to navigate to me, not fly. Oh, but then again, he might be able to fly to me. But I don't want to lose his coordination, you see. Look down at the ground. Okay, I'm looking at the ground. What I'm looking for, my Yoza. Ah, I see him now.
Yeah, see what I mean?
Yeah.
All say hi to J Bird Max. He's just messaged saying hello there.
Hi, JB. J Bird.
Yeah, J Bird Max.
Hi, J Bird Max.
Welcome, J-Bird Max.
Hey, Maxie.
We
Yo, what's
actually,
going on, dude?
yeah, J Bird. What we're doing, we're actually testing. Can we put cargo on other ships and other loopholes, like shoot through shields and things like that? Basically, you know what I mean. So we've actually tested the theory that we can put ships, cargo on other ships, because we've got the 890 jump. Apparently, I've got the 890 jump. Seeker put his ship inside my ship, so that multiplied the cargo space. Then we did from there. Then we did the same thing with Myson, but it seems like he's already got cargo on his ship. So we might not be able to conclude that test. The next test that we're going to be doing, I've got a sabre. I will have a sabre raven on my ship, okay, and Myson will be shooting at my ship. And what everybody's saying at the moment, if you've got a ship on the ship, he should be able to blow that ship up. And I say it's not supposed to be, because the ship's got a small footprint and it's inside the shields. So if it's inside the shields or inside that bubble, that ship should be able to be protected. If it was a big ship like let's think, the Freelancer, and if that ship is outside the bubble, then yes, he could shoot at that ship and blow the ship. We've already proven if the ship's on top of the ship's landing deck, we can also quantum drive with the ships on, as long as the wheels fit on the deck. If it fits, it sits. It's not the wingspan of the ship at the end of the day.
Where's Seeker gone?
Sorry about that.
Look around, where's he disappeared to? It's right near you.
Right, just give me a sec, I'll just reactivate it. I was just actually giving a deduction here, but 1 second.
He was like 1 kilometre or so, something away from you, and then seems to have disappeared. Must have crashed.
No, I'm still there. How far are you anyway?
When I was watching the stream there, you were about 1 point something kilometres away from him. And now there's no sign of you. So this whole area, when you come to a certain zone within Patmos Beach, it must make it render you invisible or something.
Yeah, because I'm still in the glitch, you see. Don't forget, it's still my ships that need to materialise, plus I'm also in the party.
Your ship is here.
Yeah. Yes, I know, but I can't see it because I've got about 10 ships in there, you see. So it's rendering my ships and there's you at the same time, you see. So I can't get the information. I can only break party, but I don't want to break party until we rendezvous back. Then I'll break party, then I'll log out, then I'll log back in, and then I will fly back. But at the moment, if I glitch out, if I log out there now, I could glitch you. Okay, it's gonna be back. Ah, you're back. You're back.
I am?
Yeah, but you're a
Am I
thousand.
heading to you?
I don't know where. Are you in space?
No, I'm close to your ship.
Yeah, it's just popped up on my screen.
Okay, stay. No, I'm not going to move because I know it's false
Should I
reading.
stay the course?
It's only 1,500 meters away.
Sorry?
It seems to be going further away from you now.
Oh, farther away. Okay. Alright, I'll turn.
Yeah, remember it's false readings. I am at my ship there, but I can't see it. I have to log out and fly back to the ship. But anyway,
Okay. So you are at the 890 jump.
I can't see anything.
But you're there. You're supposed to be there.
I am at the last marker where I crash. I might not be there, I'm not too sure, but I know enough not to move from where I am.
Alright, I think I see Seeker out my right window. Where is he in relation?
Right. Seeker,
Yeah.
break party, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Where
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I see Seeker.
Is he in the sky?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see him. I have visual Seeker. I have visual Seeker, so you're not where I am. So you are 2,500 or 2,357 meters away.
And I've got about 5 more. Okay.
And I got visual on Seeker 600.
Right. Right, Seeker, are you flying? Are you in the sky or are you? Right,
No,
okay.
I'm flying. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to make my way over that ridge there.
Seeker, I think if you make a left, you'll fly right.
Left? Okay.
Yep.
Just tell me when to stop.
Right there. See if you go straight.
Okay.
You should be able to see the station, surely.
I'm just getting further away. Yep. Keep going.
You're jumping all over the place here. I know what she's.
Hold on. Don't move, Pepper, because I'm trying to guide me from where I'm sitting. So to you as well.
Yeah, that's more like the old skies.
Yeah, so you got turn to your right.
All right.
Be
Okay.
about 45 degrees. No, not you, Pepper. Seeker. Oh, no.
More right?
Nah, I can't tell. It keeps moving. I mean, Pepper keeps moving. You gotta hold still, Pepper.
Okay. Can you see me, Mason?
I'm watching you on the screen.
Oh.
On YouTube.
His numbers are jumping all over the place here. I can't go by his numbers.
Yeah, so Seeker, you gotta turn around. Like if you're going north, you need to go southeast. I think you're going to go straight to it. Nope. Turn back around and come back.
Come back to you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm directly behind you.
Have you landed?
No, I didn't land.
Well, can you land?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you at the place where I am? Are you exactly where I am?
Yeah, mind your mic, please, Mason.
When you've landed, Seeker, I'll break party, okay?
Okay. Landed.
Okay. Right, can you break party, please?
Alright.
Let me know when you broke party.
Just did it.
Thank you. This will take some time, folks, okay? The reason why it's important to get back in there because we've got a lot of work that we've been doing for the last couple of days, you see. So I've got to get back to the ship. If I don't get back to the ship, then obviously it's going to take longer to put it all back and carry on with this stream. Basically, the stream will have to end. If it takes a long time to get back into the server, that's to prove that the server is a very good server. Yes, I know we had problems, but people are not crashing. That means the servers are steady. But somebody will log out eventually. And we can't have Myson or Seeker logging out, because if one logs out and the other one glitches, then I can't get back in that server. So same thing applies. I won't be able to get back to the ship. This little problem has been going on for about 1.5 years. We've had discussions in Spectrum about this, but to prove that, they need records, and it's too much work to do all that. But they are aware of the situation. If you see, at the moment, by rights, Little Miss is supposed to be the party leader. If she was the party leader, I wouldn't have got into this situation. So I'm sorry about the delay. We're doing our best we can. But as you can see, when these problems happen, our members, they stay cool. You know what I mean? They don't get frustrated, because they understand that in the day, it's not us, it's the mechanics in the game. But you do get some good roleplay out of it. I'm usually in the server about 2-3 days without problems, even longer than that. But the minute we hit party situations, that's when problems start. So how do we do our roleplay? We always leave reference marker, and everywhere our members go, they always let us know where they are. And if we can't find them, we stay put until we can be located. That's even on the ship anywhere. And that's the reason why you see I didn't really move from that location, so I could get back there if I need to be rescued. Patience. Now I will spawn back at Hurston, and I will take a ship, and I'll fly back to the rendezvous point where them guys are, because we're actually on the same server. Everything should be staying intact, because I wasn't gone too long, and them guys were still around there keeping everything in persistent. I'm not saying I know it all, this is all just theory crafting, you see. What could have happened and why it happened. No point being ignorant of the fact there's all possibilities, and always blame your own PCs first before you blame anything on anybody else, because sometimes your PC can be highly tuned, it can't cope with the stress of what's going on. Basically what it is, the information from my PC has to go to CIG, then it has to go to the party members, then back to CIG, then back to me. Now I've got about 10 ships out there. Basically, just give me a second, let me just I've got 4 cyclones spawned out there. I've got a Freelancer spawned out there, and a big ship, the 890 jump, and I've also got a Sabre Raven. Now all that information has to go back to CIG at so many cycles per second, and if one little thing goes wrong, it breaks the link, and that's where we have the problem. And that's why CIG doesn't want us to have too many ships in there because of this. But we need to do roleplay to show you guys what how the game is developing, so it can make it better. This is my assumption. They've not told me this. They have, you know what I mean? This is what I think is happening in the game. So please don't think, oh, CIG said this. No, they didn't say that. It's my assumptions. And the reason why I've got to keep doing my key bindings is because when CIG done the last patch, there was a bit of mess up, you see, and they had to rewind it back. Now it keeps resetting my key bindings. The only way I can reset this, I have to delete the whole of Star Citizens and reinstall it back, and all these things I won't have to do again. You see on the 890 jump on the top deck, I want a scout ship, the Sabre Raven, and I also want the F8 Lightning. Now if you was watching earlier, you see that my Sabre Raven was offset, leaving space for the second ship. But the thing that we want to do, we want to test shooting inside the bubble. And I've chosen the Sabre Raven because it's got the smallest footprint for that specific task at the moment. Sometimes these tests that I'm doing, it takes months because I've got to wait for the opportunity to be doing these sort of things. I've been wanting to do this before the 890 jump came out, but I couldn't do it because the elements weren't there, you see. I want to put the ballista on top of the 890 jump and turn it into a battle fortress, but I can't do that until the SRV comes out to prove the theory that it does work. But at the end of the day, the ship that I'm working on is the Kraken. That's to prove that all these things can be done, but I'm not going to wait until the Kraken comes out to be doing all them tests. I've done the tests already, so I can just carry on and continue that roleplay and find out new aspects in the game. I am a multi-mode bug tester, and I'm also Ibakati. So all these tests I can do patience at the end of the day with Ibakati. With bug crashing, that's what it's all about. We're here to test these things so you guys can play the game the way you want to play it. We are still in alpha at the moment. There is, as you all know at the moment, we've got melee coming into the game. Sorry about noise in the background. That's hand-to-hand combat. Now, if you remember Mortal Kombat, I think it's called. Right, now those were to do with hand-to-hand combat. We had to do different keystrokes. Now, I'm actually concerned about that. The reason being, keystrokes, doing so many different things at the same time, you're going to have key bindings or macros. It's, at the end of the day, it's going to be an unfair advantage, because basically people using macros to do these things is going to mess the game up. I know CIG is working on these things at the end of the day. I do have a way that can do these things, so macros where melee things won't be affected. Basically, it's how many computations go through to CIG that they're allowed to come at a specific time. Now, if it goes up a certain amount, the CIG server will not accept those. So when these guys want to use these melee attacks on macros, it won't work. So if you guys are thinking, yeah, you can make these macros and have an advantage when it comes to melee attacks, okay, if CIG's picked on this, they will say, well, if you're doing 5,000 computations a second, and we know the human hand can only move 5 computations a second, it's going to reject it. So basically, you won't be able to do it. So you're going to have to use normal keystrokes, normal normal key things to do things like that. Why am I saying all this? Because I want the game to work. I paid a lot of money to play this game, so putting all these ideas into CIG, they can fix this. You guys don't want that. You want to put all your cheat little codes in and whatnot, so you have an advantage. That's not the way to play the game. I've been playing games for years before all these came out, and I know what they can get up to and things like that. I like to play a proper game. I don't mind games crashing because I know what it's all about. Right. I will take the second. No, I did plan to take out the 85X originally, because on the 890 jump, because it's a passenger ship, if a person gets stranded or it crashes, they can't take out certain ships, so we need a passenger ship to take up a person. Now why? Because obviously, as you already well know, if certain people know where you are when you're sleeping, they're going to come and blow the ship. So your location always have to be secret. So it's best if you pick up that person at the end of the day and fly them to your ship. All these things I've seen in the past happen when you got your friends, you spend days doing things, and you're spawning in and out of ship, and they wait for you to log off, they come back, they blow up your ship, you start all over again. And that's one of the reasons why it was important that we kept these two guys at the location, logging in and logging out. I couldn't break the link until I know them two party members were stationary within reason, because I would have crashed them and they've got to come all the way back again. This is a slow ship, but bear with me, okay? It's part of the roleplay. Small footprint, you see. If you like what we do, please put a like and subscribe. If you want to join our organisation so you can learn more, because we all learn together, just click on the Discord link and you're all welcome. Activate systems.
We already have a new member.
Origin show works. At your service. Core system operational.
Activate star map. We only take 10 members at a time, okay? And out of the 10 members, we only keep 2, and we work with them until we get used to each other as a friendly family. And then every so on we do the same thing. We're not about quantity, we're about quality. Yeah, I did copy that, little miss. We will be disbanding a few old members in our org in the next couple of weeks so we can make room for new members. I should have took the caterpillar. Speed 3 clicks.
Roger.
Whoa. Speed 1 click. Raise landing gear.
Roger.
Blast off. Quickest way to get out of the atmosphere. Point of interest.
Activating.
I'm not used to flying small ships, so you have to bear with me, okay? Ships have a tendency of blowing up when I'm at 100%, so I'm going to reduce it by 25%. Activate autopilot.
Autopilot. Roger. This is my personal taxi. Deactivate autopilot. Autopilot. Roger.
You'll notice I'm not jumping until the ship is stationary. On the big ships, which I'm used to, they don't slow down very fast. And if they don't slow down very fast and you get interdicted, you're going to splat into a rock. Or you're interdicted and things like, which I like actually. You know what I mean? It makes me self-aware. Activate jump drive.
Activating.
Quantum drive activated.
Right, Seeker. Myson, sorry. Myson still there?
still here, but his mic's muted, so he might be eating or something.
Right, okay. So I take it you got cargo on your ship. Is that correct?
I can see cargo.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to, might be a glitch.
No. If you got cargo, then you got cargo. Now, obviously, I know you want to get rid of your cargo so you can actually sell it. I don't know what cargo you've got on there, so I can't advise you. You'll only know that when you go to a station, okay? Now, the problem is, you know you're going to get interdicted and whatnot, and we can't shoot to help you, obviously, because, you know, the crime stat situation. But what I did want to do, which we can't do that now, I did want you to shoot at my ship to see if you could blow up the ship that's inside the bubble. But obviously I do understand you've got cargo, so if you want to carry on and get rid of your cargo, that's up to you, but let me know so I know what we're doing next, you see.
Where are you, Jot Dot?
Corp 045.
Oh, right, okay. Right. If my son got out of his ship, Dot could take his ship and fly it to Lowville, and then we could smuggle him in and he could sell his cargo. Sounds like a problem. We're not supposed to be doing roleplay, but see, Bison's got cargo on his ship, you see, and that's the only way he can get cargo into the ship. So second, Dot.
I see everything still over here.
Yeah. What I'm there thinking, right, and I don't know. Oh gosh, it's this crime stat, but I don't know because I'm not being a convict, you see, so I don't know about these new mechanics. But what I'm thinking, if you was to go into his ship, it might turn it back green. And if it does turn it back green, that means you should be able to land his ship in Lowville. And then what we can do, we can smuggle him in the ship. We can smuggle him back into Lowville, and then he can go to terminal and sell his cargo there. I've got a few ships there. He can take us, he can take the 85X here to fly back. But I just want him to, at the moment he's got a crime stat, and I want him to, he can use this ship, can't he? If I knew that, I could have brought a bigger ship out.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we don't do things rehearsed, we do it live and uncut. Anything can happen on this thing. People come in and join us. People just join in with Pepper's game unexpectedly, like Dot just did. Pepper wasn't expecting that. And if you wish to join us, click on the Discord link in the description below and come and say hi. We are a friendly group and we have nationalities from all over the world.
Seeker, did you say you had the 600i?
Yeah, but I crashed though. I'm actually headed back there now.
Right. Okay. I'm trying to work this one out.
Like I said, anything can happen.
We're going to be playing ship Russian roulette now. Who we can put on what ship so we can counter. We're not supposed to be doing roleplay, we're supposed to be actually doing theory crafting and testing, but as you can see, it's now working into a roleplay. The complication is, my son's got cargo on his ship, okay? That's the complication, you see. So now, the theory crafting which I really wanted to do is now going to be delayed, because we've got to change over ships. Then we've got Seeker there now, the parting things we've got to also work around. We've also got logistics officer, that's Dot Dot. Okay, he's into logistics and all these kind of things, you see. But we don't know if he goes on to Myson's ship, will he become a criminal? I don't think so, because I've not tested those aspects yet. Those aspects, yeah, we know we can do it now, but like I said, at the end of the day, doing crime stat is a bit difficult because our players don't really want to go to what they call it and get the NPCs to shoot us. We want to work out a role play so we can clear our crime stats the proper way. Some players can do what they want, it's up to them, but that's the way I do it. Some of the other players are now starting to do that. It's a pain in the butt. Okay.
Neat, just crashed.
Did anybody else crash? This is unusual. Right, we've got a problem. All the server guys crashed.
I just crashed.
I think the whole server did, Mason. Have any of you got the recovery? Or was it a 30,000?
Nope. No recovery.
Well, that's sad.
Trying to assess the cost of this cargo that Myson had, so I knew what to charge him when he lost it.
Dot's the tax collector. It's all role play, okay? We're all rehearsing new role plays and new mechanics for the games when it comes in. We've actually got logistics working in the game at the moment, our personal, so we can all make credits, but it's all learning curve and test at the moment. We've also got security, we've also got freelance, and we've also got science. They all have a part, not just single ships, multiplayer ships, which will be coming in. But it's too long to go to explain on the internet here at the moment because we did set out to do another thing, but as you can see, we've all crashed. Now the reason why we all crash is because we're all on the planet, but if it was in space, this wouldn't have happened. Right, right, did Dot crash? I mean, see Myson crash.
I think he said yes.
Right, so we're all
Pretty sure
crashed.
the whole server crashed.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stop this stream for a bit and I'm going to get something to eat, and I shall be back in about half an hour. Yeah, sorry about all that, you guys, but I'm going to have to start all over again. Myson's lost his cargo, this, that, you know, it's all part of the game, it's a learning curve, but he doesn't need to worry about credits, because I'm sure Little Miss will donate him, and I'm sure Dot will tax him.
I'm very sure Dot will tax him. Yes, I think you're correct. He likes his tax money off of Myson. I think Myson's is into millions to owes Dot right now.
No, actually, what we do, we're testing new mechanics and doing number crunching, you see, you know what I mean, to see what does work, how it's supposed to be, you know what I mean. At the moment, I got the Caterpillar out there, and believe it or not, just doing normal runs, okay, I can make about 2 to 3 million a day, and that is a fact. I've got the numbers there to prove and whatnot, but I like to test things, you see, to see what we can do, because there's so many different stages. I know you're talking to a blank screen. Anyway, nice to see you guys. We will be back later.
Right, give us a half an hour, folks, and we will be back.